the darlings of the fans. You can hear the thousands and thousands here at the sports complex cheering these two men on. And very quickly, Gibson locks up. He's fired off. He catches him. A good shoulder smash coming off the rope. High leapfrog by the Cuban Connection. Cross-body block. Early on. Good spin under takedown. Another spin under takedown. And so the Cuban Connection having their problems, and now they have become very quickly a study in frustration as the roar of the crowd becomes even more deafening. The Rock and Roll Express, the World Tag Team Champions, defending their titles as they had been throughout the entire Great American Bash. Great American Bash on tour. In Daytona, of course, David Allen Poe in concert. You can hear it. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. And so, Cuban Connection moving out rather gingerly now. Cautious. And I must say this, in deference to them, they are a tremendously powerful tag team combination. Beautiful teamwork there. Tag had been made. Morton now with a hip lock takedown, keeps the side headlock. But you know, when you think about it, the Cuban Connection have got themselves a psychological battle to fight as well, because they are universally despised by the people here. Good reversal. There. Morton is squared away, and once again the Cuban Connection leaves the ring. We do have a fireball rolling now. And again the chant is picked up by the crowd. Rock and roll. And you can see cameras, flash bulbs throughout the entire arena, getting shots of their favorites in action. Lest we forget, of course, wrestling will be returning to Nassau on the 7th of August and to West Palm Beach on the 10th of August. Up against the ring ropes, and it's a Cuban Connection. Hard right hand across the chest. Beautiful shoulder smash by Morton. He's up and over his man, slips away from him, catches him from behind, tried to go for a rolling reverse. Didn't get it. He got a beautiful drop kick, and as the Connection moves in, now there's both of them out of the ring. And so, the Rock and Roll Express are rocking and rolling now, man. All right, waiting now for the Cuban Connection to move back in. As tough as they come, no question about it. The World Tag Team Championship on the line. Gibson and Morton defending their titles. Cuban Connection, the challengers. Now, Cuban Connection does have one strange advantage, inasmuch as neither Gibson nor Morton speak Spanish, so that the Cuban Connection can interchange communication in Spanish and have Gibson and Morton at a disadvantage in that respect. A little bit of quick double teaming here. And that'll stretch those femoris muscles in directions they're not supposed to go. Caught him right around the belt line. Single leg pickup and a back leg trip, and the tag is made. Quick double teaming, and again they catch the Cuban Connection off guard. And a Cuban Connection, a very, very frustrated team. got that shoulder off before the count. All right. Morton. Morton has him. Gibson comes in, and now they're beginning to concentrate on the most powerful muscles in the body of anyone, and those are the leg muscles, and particularly those quadriceps femoris muscles. I'll tell you what, we got to ring the cash register here, and then we'll be back with a continuation of this World Tag Team Championship. Should a pinfall occur while we're away, we'll bring it to you on instant replay. We'll be right there. Neither team has been able to score that all-important pinfall or submission hold, and so the match moves along in time here. Ooh, rough there. That happened right over our broadcast desk here. And Morton has got to be in. And you can hear Cuban Connection saying now slowly, so he's talking about what he intends to do with the Rock and Roll Express. And they're directly over our broadcast table. As Morton up, oh, man, down on that arm that was trapped in a hammerlock. Cuban Connection after the biceps and triceps of Rick Morton. They continue to punish him. And if they take away this point of balance, this point of leverage, and this point of strength, it'll be like a table with only 3 legs. And they continue their punishing ways. And so, for the first time in this match, the Rock and Roll Express appears to be in trouble, and it is Morton trying to get some circulation back into that arm. How badly those muscles have been bruised or damaged is hard to tell, but they're keeping the pressure on the left arm of Ricky Morton. And an all-important match. Once again, the crowd picking up that chant, Rock and Roll, trying to spur their favorites, the Rock and Roll Express. Tag is made. Cuban Connection. In with a lateral press. Morton barely gets away from that one. Once again, back to that left arm. Trying to reach out and make that tag, but broken up by the Cuban Connection. Gibson back in there. Now they're double teaming. They are double teaming Morton. Down and in trouble right near those ring ropes. He gets a foot over the ring ropes, but he is having to resort to using the ropes and anything else he can. Morton in trouble directly over our broadcast stage, and the Cuban Connection continues their punishing ways. Morton fires back a hard, ripping right hand. I have seen some tough fought Australian tag team matches in my time, but this is one of the toughest I've ever seen. And our cameraman was right in on top of that one. Morton needs desperately to get over and tag up. World Tag Team Championship on the line, and the way it's beginning to look now, it could change right here at the Eddie Graham Sports Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The Great American Bash on tour. He catches him with a lariat coming off the ropes, and Morton again in trouble. A count of 2. Great second effort on the part of the Rock and Roll Express. But he's got to get up and tag. A point of near desperation here for the Express. A tremendous knee lift. Put the Connection down. Gibson makes the tag. Gibson moves into the ring. Gibson now, who's had a good respite, is now unbridled fury in the ring. And brother, he's got the sleeper hold. He's got the sleeper caught from behind. And now we've got all 4 of them in the ring at the same time. Off the ropes, both men are down. And what do we have going on here? here. Gibson collided with one of the Cuban Connection. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We've got, according to the referee, we've got new tag team champions. According to the referee, we've got new tag team champions. Wait just a second. Wait a minute. Exactly. No tag. No tag, and so the Cuban Connection venting their anger and their rage now. But those belts have been returned. And the match went on the Rock and Roll Express. That captured their titles. Well, they never lost them. Luger, while he was trapped up against those ring ropes. And I noticed that your man, Sir Oliver Humperdinck, is right there next to you, buddy. And is he shouting any encouragement, or what's happening?
Well, he is definitely shouting encouragement to Kevin Sullivan. Now, he does not have a contract with Kevin Sullivan, but there's some kind of a close alliance here for him to have given Kevin Sullivan $24,500. And he really seems to be pulling for Kevin Sullivan, shouting words of encouragement to him. Big karate right in the throat coming off of that second rope.
Look at the tremendous upper body strength of Lex Luger, however, in great second effort, as he was able to power Sullivan off. And now, again. And this, Kareem Muhammad getting in, and now we got some battles going on outside the ring.
Well, you know, like when I said earlier, when Lex Luger nailed Kareem Muhammad, I told you that Kareem Muhammad would pay him back, and he did just that.
Well, by the same token, it certainly appears to me that these lumberjacks on this side have their own little strategy going. Luger coming up very slowly indeed. Sullivan, and Luger catches him. Luger has him in a bear hug. Luger caught one, could have been in the eye, and Sullivan letting out all stops now.
Well, Sullivan saw what it would take to get out of that bear hug, because I tell you, when Luger puts those powerful arms around you, he squeezes that life-giving oxygen right out of you. And Kevin, there's another cheap shot on the part of Kareem Muhammad. Kareem Muhammad has done more than collect his fair share of dues. He's getting way ahead on points right now. And that was a karate right into the throat of Lex Luger by Kareem Muhammad.
Sullivan taking a series of blows, and now it's a full body slam by Lex Luger. Sullivan is down, and now Sullivan backing away. Sullivan backing away, and Lex Luger is closing in. Luger catches him two more hard right hands. You might as well be hitting a piece of concrete, but Luger's after him. And Sullivan hurdled outside the ring. And it looks like some dues are being paid now.
That's right. It doesn't look like they're trying too hard to get Sullivan back in the ring there. Well, Kareem Muhammad came right up behind Lex Luger there. And there's Kevin Sullivan with a 3 count, and Sullivan is the winner right in the middle of the ring.